All right, you guys. We got to talk about something really quick because this is one of the coolest announcements I've ever seen in my entire freaking life. Now, if you've been a fan of my channel, my TikTok, my Instagram, whatever that may be, one of the main premises that I cover, one of the main things that I'm absolutely obsessed about, and I would say probably the biggest set of my collections in general, the things I collect would be anime collaborations. I've always fell in love and I've loved anime collaborations, and that's why today we are going to cover the fact that Adidas just announced and revealed their collaboration with Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is deep on multiple levels. Let's just dive right into this. Now, Adidas decided to drop 2 pairs of sneakers and 2 pairs of slides, and it's kind of going based off of the Yugi versus Kaiba theme, you know, one of the main themes of Yu-Gi-Oh, which is great. But we got to talk about all of the crazy details, and then one thing in particular that I think is one of the most incredible details and attentions to the franchise that I've seen in a very long time. Anyways, the 2 sneakers, we've got a Kaiba pair and a Yugi pair. The Yugi pair does feature Dark Magician on the outside of both sneakers. I love Dark Magician. He's one of my favorite just monsters, characters, illustrations of all freaking time. It looks absolutely terrific. Each of the sneakers will have a hang tag, which what looks like a piece of Exodia, obviously. But I think the detail here is that the hang tag is going to be, because they're a shoe, the left foot of Exodia and the right foot of Exodia. So the left one will have the left leg, the right... Okay, yeah, you can't really argue with that. It does have a pair of custom laces, which I think looks great. We've also got a little detail on the tongue, which looks like on the Yugi pair is going to have the Millennium puzzle piece. We've also got insoles that say Yu-Gi-Oh! Adidas, got the co-branding, and I love that the Adidas is in kind of that gold font, and then the swirl on the insoles is just like the back of the playing cards. It's seriously perfect, and guys, it keeps going. It literally keeps going. So that covers the Yugi shoes. Now, one of the other things, which is going to be, a lot of these are similar between both, is that this custom box is absolutely 100% one of the best boxes I've ever seen in my entire life. We've got the co-branding on the front, very simplistic, tons of the classic hieroglyph Yu-Gi-Oh! Illustrations, original illustrations, and it just looks too freaking good. All right, so let's take a look at Kaiba's pair. We've got Blue Eyes White Dragon, of course, Kaiba's main monster, Kaiba's Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then also with the right and left foot of Exodia. Still, that's one of my favorite details. So the logo, where on the Yugi pair it had the Millennium puzzle piece, on Kaiba's it's got the Kaiba Corp, which I love that. You gotta love that. So the Kaiba Corp logo, and then the insole seems to be the same. And then it's got the awesome just slip cover inside with a really awesome illustration of Seto Kaiba. Okay, let's talk about the slides really quick. One slide we've got either Dark Magician or Blue Eyes White Dragon, and on the right foot we've got either Kaiba or Yugi. So basically, these are all original silhouettes for this collaboration. I've seen tons of collaborations in the past where they just take an old Adidas or Nike or Fila or, you know, whatever silhouette, and they just throw a collaboration on that. These are these are 2 brand new silhouettes, one for the sneakers and one for the slides. Here's the absolute coolest part. When you look at this shoe, you definitely think this is not a very modern Adidas style, and it's not. This is definitely not a modern Adidas silhouette. I mean, it's got that weird chunky dad vibe, the big chunky looking skate shoe, and that is exactly what they did on purpose. They wanted this to look like a chunky dad shoe, skate shoe from the 2000s. And if you don't know the history of Yu-Gi-Oh, when it came to the US in the early 2000s, the very, very late 1999, that it completely took the US, the world by storm. This was one of the biggest things. It has Guinness World Records for selling the most cards and things like that. So this completely took over in the 2000s. And this is exactly what is cool, is that this is a complete throwback to the 2000s style of shoe that was going on when Yu-Gi-Oh took over. So you guys can say, you know, I've seen tons of soulless collaborations, cash grab collaborations, but this took thought, this took consideration for the fan base. This is a true collaboration, and I actually think Kazuki Takahashi would be very proud of this collaboration. I actually don't know that for sure, and it's kind of weird that I would even make that assumption because I would have no idea. But Nonetheless, there has not been an update or a date or a release date on these. I will keep you guys updated on that if you guys stick around. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm posting pretty much everything about that. TikTok as well. The dates as soon as I know. The prices as soon as I know. One thing is for certain. This is going to sell out. This is going to sell out extremely quick. So I would be so ready for this. As soon as you know the date, be ready. I had a video go fairly viral, 1.2 million views on this. So a lot more eyes. I shouldn't have done it. I should just waited till the collaboration was over. This is going to be a big collaboration. I love the throwback. I love what Yu-Gi-Oh has done. I love the attention to detail and what Adidas, agreed to do for this collaboration, and the new sneakers with the old style. It is seriously, it goes so hard. And I know some people don't really like the illustration just slapped on there. That does not bother me. They are the original illustrations, which I think is so darn cool. The other little details. I think this is definitely one of my favorite anime collaborations of the year. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you drop it in the comments, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.